Yo, what's good? It's Skano. So she broke up with you, and you're heartbroken. Men don't want to admit shit like this. But it's okay, man. It doesn't make you less of a man, you know. Most men go through this. And there was a time, man, once upon a time, seemed like another lifetime. I used to be a sentimental dude, like a romantic and shit, in grade school. Have a little girlfriend you got a crush on, or you know what I mean. Make her a little validate. I can't even say this shit anymore. Valentine's Day cards and you know things of that nature. But you know what? That was the first time getting my heart broken. Carmela. I still remember her name. Fifth grade. Yeah, broke my shit in 1,000 pieces. You know, I swear we was gonna get married one day. Turns out she told all the guys what she told me. I wasn't special. It was my first introduction. I wish I could say it was my last. But we learn these lessons early. A lot of us. We just don't pay attention to the signs. You think, the next one to be different. All women are pretty much the same, man. So, as I said, somewhat of a romantic, and you know what made me a savage, man? If that's what you want to call it. I've been called a lot of things, but a womanizer, a narcissist. But it was women that made me a savage. It was. Men aren't born savages. Some men may have, a little player in them. Even the players have had their heart broken. That's why a lot of men turn into players. So don't blame us. Blame other women. Yeah, man, I was a good dude once upon a time, you know. Actually, considered women's feelings and their thoughts and emotions and things of that nature. Y'all fucked that up, you know. Women are born savages. They have to be. Biologically, by nature, they have to. It's a survival mechanism, you know. So the way they select men is nothing like we select women. Trust that. And they are savages from an early age. And a lot of good men, man. A lot of good men have been trampled on, stepped on, you know, heart crushed, and they could care less, man. Women are some of the most coldest, most brutalist when it comes to anything. You think men, you know, you think we are brutal by nature. It is nothing compared to women and their true nature. Trust and believe that shit. You find out. You find out. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all because I understand now. There was a time where I used to be bitter, you know. I used to be bitter, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it was like, what do these women want, really, They reel you in, make you feel like a king, make you feel like that dude. They slick with it, man. Women got a way that they can make you feel like you the coldest nigga on the face of the earth, man. And you could be a complete bum. But they will, I'm telling you, man, they will have you feeling like you that dude. But it all, you know what I'm saying? It's just part of the, you know, it's part of the finesse. You ain't the only one she told that, man. You're not gonna be the last. So, like I said, it's nothing to be ashamed of, though, man. You know, but you didn't think it would happen to you. Not getting cheated on, falling in love. You never thought because you always considered yourself a player, you know. Lo and behold, you done ran across one I mean, she's different. Something about her, man. She different, you know. And little by little, you know, she reeling you in, reeling you in. You know, and next thing you know, she all you think about. You know, you do everything you can to please her. You fucking up. You do anything you can to. You would kill somebody over her, literally. You know, she got you now. And like I said before, when men fall in love, that shit is. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know if I've ever been in love. Yeah, I have. I have. I have. Let me tell you something, man. And it doesn't make you weak to love a woman. And I'm not gonna stand here and say because you've been betrayed or got your heart broken that you should turn into a cold-hearted savage. And you know that's the thing about men. We could take them. We take them L's and we keep on loving. That shit take courage, man. To have a woman do you a certain type of way and you move on and you still have love to give, it takes a lot because a lot of people, that turn them into straight savages, you know. But it'd be your fault, the women, you know. So, treat your women well, man. But, it's okay to hurt her feelings sometimes. It's okay to disappoint her sometimes, you know. It's okay, man. It's okay to tell her shut the hell up sometimes. She'll respect you for it. But falling in love, that is something I cannot condone. When a woman takes that love away, man, and I've been jumped, I've been shot, stabbed, kicked, beat, locked up, and I've been there is no feeling that I can compare to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? The sense of, especially, I'm talking about when you love a woman and she just pull a cord on the shit. And like I said, most men have been through this. Y'all just don't be wanting to admit the shit. You act like it wasn't that serious, even though, for 3 months after y'all broke up, you was in your room, you barely wanted to get out the bed and wash your ass, and you went to work, came home, barely eat. It took you a while to get over that shit. You was out here looking like you was on drugs or something. People was wondering, what's going on with you, man? It was her. She took your soul. She left and took your soul. But it's okay, man. You'll bounce back. You'll bounce back. Just remember that feeling, though. Remember that feeling. And the next time you even think you falling for a female, you better think back. Don't be so quick to fall ahead. I don't care how good the cooch is. I don't care what she in your ear telling you, man. Always be in control of your emotions. Because, or you'll learn the hard way. You say, not my girl, man. Not mine. I got me a down one. Many a great man. Many a great man, greater than I, said the same thing. So, be careful, man. Be careful. And understand that, as cold as you think you are, your savage don't compare nothing to these women when it come to the game. 216 Skano, you already know.